Hettrick is from the incredible city of Arcadia. He has been creating newsworthy stories his entire life. Scott's job for 30 years as an entertainment business journalist. As a former editor of Variety and The Hollywood Reporter, he's considered an industry expert and has been interviewed on 60 Minutes, The Today Show, CNN, and many more. But to those in the San Gabriel Valley, he is the heart and soul of Arcadia. When you ask him about his accomplishments, he will rarely talk about himself. Instead, he loves to talk about the great things happening in town. Scott has his finger on the pulse of all things Arcadia. He's the founder of Arcadia's Best. He is chair of the Arcadia Historical Marker Committee, where he identifies areas of historical significance. But reporting the news is only part of Scott's job. He's constantly making headlines himself, and a lot of that is attributed to his work with his own nonprofit, the Arcadia's Best Foundation. His group focuses on organizing community events. That includes the 4th of July Arcadia Patriotic Festival, the establishment of the annual Arcadia's Best Downtown Christmas Market, the creation of the monthly Arcadia Car Show, and the building of the annual One Community One book program. And on top of that, he's the president of the Arcadia Library Foundation. As CEO of the Arcadia Chamber, Scott has the huge responsibility of guiding the Arcadia business community by promoting them at major events like the Taste of Arcadia. Scott tells me that his favorite thing to do as CEO of the Arcadia Chamber is to honor people and businesses who've done great work. Today, it gives me great pleasure to turn the tables on him and honor Scott Hettrick for the remarkable work he's done as Business Person of the Year. Congratulations, Scott Hettrick!
Wow, what a special honor. She is a pretty important person that she can get the President of the United States out here in person to dedicate the San Gabriel Mountains as a national monument. So she has a lot of clout. We really appreciate it. And it's especially a privilege and an honor to get this from this Congresswoman because she has been so involved in the business community. And I have to accept this in large part on behalf of the Arcadia Chamber of Commerce, and she's been so supportive and helpful with the business community, and as she mentioned, she's on the Small Business Committee in the Congress and House of Representatives, and therefore oversees the Small Business Administration, and we really appreciate her starting up the SBDCs here in San Gabriel Valley. They're a great resource and help. I think she's also on the Internet Committee, so maybe you can give me some tips about Google Chrome and some of the pop-up ads. Maybe you can get me. But it's not only the Congresswoman, but her staff. She's hired a great staff of people, and Enrique and Becky and Viola are always at our ribbon cuttings for the businesses, so we really do appreciate that. And we really love this DiverCities program. We think it's terrific, it's valuable, it's a wonderful program here in the San Gabriel Valley. As she said, it is so diverse, and just look around this room and the diversity here. And that carries over to what we do with the Arcadia Chamber as well. We're a very diverse group of not only culturally and racially, but age and background, all different kinds of businesses. All different kinds of supporters. Bruce McCallum, who just hosted our host town committee for Arcadia for the Special Olympics. We have Emily and her friend Sophie from the Arcadia High School. We have Carol Libby, who's very involved and has been spearheading most of the activities of the Arcadia Historical Society. Shote, who's with the City Council and is very involved with the Arcadia's Best Foundation. And we have our president-elect and vice president of the chamber, Vicki Knight and Andrew Cooper, and our ambassador chairman, Rich Jones. We have Bill Hackett back there as the deputy director. Very diverse, and I really appreciate their support, not only here today, but in general. Diversity in Arcadia is one of the reasons that my wife and I moved our family to Arcadia and decided that that was going to be a better environment for our children to be raised in a diverse cultural city. And I do have to say that my two best achievements in everything that I've done have been having our daughters and raising our daughters. Chelsea, who's standing there with the camera right now, and my younger daughter who lives in Omaha. But my best decision I ever made was marrying my wife Betty, who's right there. So thank you.